Hello everyone, Mike here. Today I'm going to be doing a guide video on how to use my new website to create your own Cookie Run Kingdom cutscenes. It's called the 6 Soul Jam and here's the link to it. I'm going to be putting it down in the description of this video so you can go to the website right now and just follow along. I already showed this website in my Royal Velvet Cookies Misadventures 3 video, but it seems like a lot of people are still confused on how to actually use this website because it's pretty confusing and stuff. You can click on the question mark button so it can show you all the guide in the text form, but I feel like I should just make a whole video about it to just show you step by step on how to actually do it so you can follow along easily and then replicate it and create your own. So let's just say we start from scratch from this input box here where there's nothing. This is where you're gonna be putting all of your cookies message, background and settings, and then you can hit play and it will create the cutscenes for you. So of course, let's just follow through this guy here. I'm gonna be following the guide, but I'm gonna be doing it alongside too, so you guys don't get confused. So there's 3 steps, technically 4, but the advanced is like only for those who want to make more technical changes. It's not really needed, but it's there if you need it. So first of all, you're gonna be preparing some image links and audio links, and I have to make this clear, right? Like, of course I could just show you all of the sprites of the cookies here and then just let you choose it instead of having to ask you for an image link. And the simple reason for that is because hosting images on the website is really expensive, and I can't really be bothered to just put everything in there like how the Cookie Comic Studio, the Comic Studio website does it. I don't know how to do that, and it's just really expensive to do it for me as well. It's just a hobby of mine to do this website, so yeah. But anyway, firstly, you're gonna need some image links for your cookie and the background. And the simplest way that I think you could do it is by using Discord. There's a lot of other ways you could do it, but I'm just gonna be teaching you how to do it using Discord. If you don't have Discord and don't really want to use it for some reason, then you might want to consult another guy. So firstly, you're gonna need to prepare your images. So let's say here I have a folder of my cookie sprites. Here I have a folder of the backgrounds I want to use for my cutscenes. So firstly, you're gonna need to go to a Discord channel, server channel, maybe your direct messages, whatever. It should be, ideally it should be a private channel. Like here, this is a private channel I created that only me can access, but you can post it anywhere as long as it doesn't bother other people. So the first step is going to be uploading your images to the Discord channels, and you can do that by clicking on the plus sign here, or you can go straight to the folder and then just drag it into the app. If you're on PC, that is. On phone you do it differently, but I'm gonna be teaching it only one way. You can figure out how to do it the other way. Alright, so I've dragged it into my Discord. I'm just gonna upload it. Should be pretty quick. And now you have the image right here. You're gonna be right clicking on the image and you're gonna select copy link, and this is gonna give you a link of the image that you can use right here. So now let's go back to the website. So first you're gonna need to set up a background for your cutscene, and you do that by typing in background followed by this symbol, which is above the enter key, and then you paste in the image link and just play it to see how it's gonna look like that. It already is gonna load in the background, and it's gonna end itself because there's nothing else there. And the next step now is gonna be uploading your cookie sprite. So let's say I want to use the neutral one, and I'm just gonna paste it in. Then I upload it. I'm gonna copy the link as well. You're gonna need to remember the template for this. So first you're gonna write down the cookie's name. In this case, my cookie's name is Royal Velvet Cookie. And then you're gonna paste in the image link like so, and then you're gonna give it a size, an image size. So the base size is 250. This is the base. It's not 100 because If you want to change it, you can change it to 200. This would make the image a little bit smaller. 250 is the base that I created. It should look normal, but maybe if your images are just like not really well organized and the size are not accurate to your liking, so you can edit this number so it could look good. Just don't make it too different, like make it a 10, that would be way too small, or make it like 2005, that's way too big. And then finally you're gonna put what's the last thing here? Yeah, the tag color. So when there's a cutscene, right, the background of the name of the cookie, there should be a color there. So in this case I want it to be red, so I'm gonna put in red. You can also put in a hex color like this one, or you can just put in red like so. It has to be a CSS color. You can look that up if you don't know which colors are compatible. And then you just add the symbol again, and then you write the message down. So let's say the message is hello there. This is just an example. And then you hit play, see how it looks. There we go, it's all loaded in perfectly. This is the tag color here, it's red. Let's just change some settings so you can see how it's gonna respond differently. So let's say I make the size a little bit smaller to 200. I play it, and look, the cookie is now a little bit smaller. Let's say I don't want to make it red, I want to make it purple. I can do that, and the color is now purple. I could also change the tags. Yeah, it all works out perfectly. And you just keep on going from there. You just add more line per cookie you want to talk. So let's say I want to change the cookie now. I want a different cookie, so I'm gonna borrow let's borrow Black Orchid cookie from Solarize. I put this, actually created this channel recently just to save all the sprites for the video. So let's say I want to use this, and I'm gonna put the name, image, the size. Let's fix the size back to its normal one. Purple, red. This is also just an example. And hit play. So yeah. And look at that, it switched to the other cookie. And the name is on the opposite side, and the price is also flipped. It's just like in the game. And yeah, there's also the skip button here, which I didn't explain. It's basically does what it does. It just skips, so you can go back right away. So yeah, that's the basics of it really. That's all you need to do. The background and the cookie. That's the base. There's only two step. Background is that, plus this symbol, and then the link. And then for the cookie is the name, that, the link, that, the size, the color of the tag, that, and the message. That's the basic template, which is also shown inside the guide here. I showed it a lot more specifically here. You can also merge them together, so the background and the cookie is done together. So let's try doing something more complicated. I'm actually gonna refresh so I can use the template that I've created. This is just a placeholder. You can just delete it and use anything else that you want. So let's say I want to use a different background. Let's use this one, and I'm gonna paste it on the second here. I'm gonna use the background combined with the cookie, and let's see how this looks. So it's this background first, and look at that, it changed the background. I don't know why it's also changed the cookie here. That's a bug that I'm probably gonna have to fix, but not now. I'll probably fix it before I release this video. This won't happen. If it's the same cookie, it should stay on one side. This is a freaking bug. Yeah, but basically it's changed the background along with the cookie text. Let's say I don't want to add a cookie, I just want to add a background. So this is what it's gonna look like. That's the cookie. And then it changed but without the text. And yeah, that's pretty simple. There's a lot you can do with this. You can figure out how to do some sort of hacky thing to make it look good, which you can try to do with the advanced. You can also add sounds in. Sounds is a little bit tricky because you need to use an audio link. And audio links are a little bit more complicated than an image link, but the idea is still the same. You still upload an audio file to your Discord. So let's say here I have some music that I want to use for the cutscenes. Let's say relax here. So I'm just gonna upload this to Discord. The same process you would as uploading an image file. And it's gonna be uploaded right here. And now you want to get the link of this audio file. And notice here, if you right click here, it doesn't have a copy link button. And that's because you need to right click right on the name of the audio file, not the empty part. You have to right click on the name of it. And then that would be a copy link. And that would happen. Yeah, look, that's a MP3. The link is there. I don't think it's possible to copy the link on mobile. You can still copy the link for the image on a mobile device, but I'm not sure about the audio one. You might have to use a different website, a different service to try to do that somehow, but yeah. But basically, let's refresh this so I can... So I want to add some music. Let's add it to the start. Music, that. And then add 2 dash to a straight line because that's how it is. Play. Yeah. The music is now playing. The music and the sounds and stuff have to be separated by 2 lines instead of 1 line. You should read the guide for more information on that. 2 lines, 2 lines, 2 lines, 2 lines. Yeah. I'm gonna go over the advanced stuff real quick too, so let's do the thing with the message because I like that one. So let's say in Cookie Run Kingdom that sometimes the cookies speak in bigger text instead of always the small one. So let's say I want this text to be bigger. I just wrap it in square brackets like so, and this is what's gonna happen. Look at that, the text is bigger. So good. And let's say you want to go down a new line, you want to force a line break. You don't want it to go all the way through 1 line and then it goes down when there's no more space. So you do, after you do the text, you want to insert a line break, you just hit a square bracket and L stands for new line. And then you type in the new message. Like so. And then play. And look, it automatically goes down to the next line, where normally it would continue along the same line here. Another thing that this is not a Cookie Run Kingdom thing, it's actually an oven break thing where they like to shake the screen when something intense happens. So if you want to shake the screen, you can add a shake to the start of the line with 2 things separate. And you can also merge this with the music and the sound if you want to. Like that. And look at that, it shakes. I don't know why I right click there. It shakes. Very fun. Let's see what are the other things. Shake, yeah. There's these persist and music reset and background reset, which actually just manually does some more technical stuff that probably it's gonna be useful for the really dedicated ones who want to really polish their cutscenes, but they're not really needed if you just want to do something simple and fun, which is why it's all in this here. Ideally, you should just ignore all of this if you're a casual cutscene creator. I guess you should just focus on these 2. You might not even need to care about the sounds and stuff. You can edit those in your video editor because yeah, once you create the whole cutscenes thing, there's no way to actually share it unless you could like just copy the whole thing, and then you send it to someone and they paste it into this website and then it's played back. But that's confusing, so the best way to share them is probably gonna be recording the screen with the whole cutscene and then post it to YouTube or another website, maybe post it directly to Discord itself. That's one way to share the cutscenes. I'm just making it really simple to use, simple to edit and everything. There's not a lot of features. Like I said, I'm gonna add more features if more people use it, but at the moment this is like the basics that's just usable to gauge how people like it. So yeah, that's everything. If you have any further questions, leave it in the comments below and I'm gonna try my best to answer all of them. Goodbye and I'll see you later.